Hello, and welcome back to Demajen Battles for Azeroth. That was way more cheerful than I think it probably needed to be. I see you. Okay, so you gave us a quest, but I can't remember what it was. Wicker Workshop, that was it. Wicker Workshop. I'm assuming that's over here. Ooh, this is ominous. Bunny! Gather before the Wicker Man initiates. His favour will protect us from the curses that befall our land. Hail to the Wicker Man. I tell you what, if the Kultiran druids get a moonkin form that looks like that, I am totally race changing, and I don't care that it costs like 15 quid. Not that I actually play moonkin. What brings you to our valley, priest? So, the traders sent you. As I told them, I only discuss the happenings of our family with those who understand our cause. If you wish to know his whereabouts, you must prove that you do. Behind us are several items gathered for offering to the Wicker Man. Bring us the items you feel will most appease it so that it might give us its blessing. Choose the correct offerings, and we will know your intent. Scrolls, wicker, fruit, entrails, herbs. Wicker for the Wicker Man. An obvious choice, but no less correct. Scrolls. None of us can read them. I wonder if there's a oh, so it will only accept a certain... So we can do something with that. And then I'm assuming it wants the carcass. This thing obviously likes bones. Grant us your boon. Kill them all. This thing is totally going to come to life and botch them all up. You've earned my trust, and I will help you in your task. Not entirely sure that was the best line. Your offerings please the Wicker Man. Ask your questions. One called Edwin came to us not long ago seeking to earn the blessings of the Wicker Man. He wandered off into the hills looking for his own offering. Unfortunately, he managed to disturb one of the nearby beehives. That is the last I saw of him. Good times. Yeah, that thing is totally coming to life at the end of this quest chain. Oh wow, those are giant bees. In fact, I've just noticed that the bonus objective is called Not the Bees. Ah, the references, they just keep a coming. Not the bees. Ba, 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 ba. This is an ominous cave. The Wicker Altar. That's going to have some use at some point. I am not entirely unconvinced by. I don't know what I was trying to say there. That sentence got away from me. Come on then, bees. Awful lot of poison, I'm noting, in this zone. A lot of enemies have poisoned. Yes, how is that going to do anything except piss off the bees? I'm assuming the nameplate add-on that I'm using, not that I can remember what it's called, uses those smaller health bars for certain types of mobs. Like swarms of mobs. Excuse me. I've been really sneezy for the last couple of days, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm allergic to World of Warcraft. Beat wings increase their haste, okay. Ooh. A secret veil. Queen. Do I want to kill the queen? Yes, I do, really. Try not to penance too early because of its spreading Purge the Wicked. And that's got me into trouble a couple of times already. I can't remove poison, can I? I'm not entirely sure why, as a priest, I can't remove poison, but... Getting an awful lot of buffs, which is kind of cool. This should... Yeah, the bonus area rewards are really low. And it's not like a super big deal, but it is noticeable. That's a lot of bees. Oh dear, I may have... I may have made a terrible mistake. Oh no, all right. Not the bees, no! It's possible that his actual name is a reference to something Wickerman related. But I'm not that. Oh! I can kind of see why people might consider this to be harder of a zone, because the enemy density is quite large. Again, I think if I was on the druid, I could just tank my way through that. But here, they're waiting for some enemies to pop. I'm assuming that is a thing that is still done. Oof. No, not the bees. Not the bees. Really? You guys want to come all the way over here? I'm noticing that they do leash quite far. You were the one looking for Edwin, weren't you? You must help him. Lord Autumnvale brought Edwin off to that cave right when he returned. What kind of crazy cult is this? It's a cult. Why would you want to or need to quantify cult with the word crazy? It's what cults do. Well, I suppose that's not necessarily true, but it's what generally happens. This couldn't possibly... Save Edwin again. Die, interloper! I'm sure there must be references in the names of all these characters. Oh! Die!
Charmed, I'm sure.
Those cultists tried to kill me. Don't know about you, but I've had about enough of this wicker man business. Burn the wicker man. What did I just get there? An achievement for 1,500 quests. Oop. This is going to come to life. Lord Autumnvale is dead. Oh, that's really cool. Do not follow his empty lies or you will doom yourself. Go, there's nothing more for you here.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I've certainly learned my lesson.
Keep calm and carry on.
That on. It's got tentacle-y bits on it. Walking away.
Dreadful state of affairs, isn't it?
Interesting that there's no extra bit with his parents. Right, that's going to take me to Tiragar's Sound. I don't really want to go to Tiragar's Sound. What's this thing over here? Oh. It's a level 111 seal. Still an hour and 5 minutes left on that. Okay, this was the pig place. Let's see whether we can go and loot that treasure chest again. Because it messed up last time we were here. Oh no, wait, this is in a different spot. Pilgrimage scroll. Yes. This guy's all still dozy. Yeah, I'm getting a nice kind of mix across between the Vrykle place in Northrend, Allingfjord, and something, I mean, just look at this. Cool little architecture, great view distance, sweeping landscapes in the background. From an aesthetic, from a design standpoint, really, really impressed with this zone. Shrouded for more spiders. The fact that there's loads and loads of these little wicker man things hanging everywhere as well. Thaddeus at Gramps Rifthold. Hi. I'm not lost. My grandson and his friends ran off and I've been looking for them. I wanted to find them before the Trugs did. Thank the light. I was taking care of my grandson and his friends. I told them to play quietly while I took a nap. When I woke up, they left a note saying they were going on an expedition. I think they'll find Titan relics in the Trug caverns. They're too young to fight Trugs and I'm too old. Bad knee almost gave out getting here. You look strapping. Find my grandson and the rest of the Adventurers Society. Send them home. The trugs are a menace to the whole area. They raid camps and caravans and eat the livestock when they come down from their caves. Kids being up there might set them off. Slay some trogs. I am fine with slaying trogs. I think I've said this already. I like the music, but it is a little bit repetitive. The clue. This is a child-sized backpack. A junior explorer pin is attached to the back. It appears to have been emptied by the trogs. Whoa! They're not charging me all over the place. I always hated that. I am not worried about your damage. Whoa. I've been stuck through a rock. I was not expecting that. Beginner's Guide to Archaeology. That's not actually an interactable chest. Shame. Ah, stuck. Ba, 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 ba. Storm silver, wider than a mile. Is it a rock? How do I identify relics? Hoping to get some of the inevitable quests. That will allow me to get slightly higher ranks. Is that complete? No! Screw you, tamed boar. Ooh. That looks like a fun area. Hello, Marcus.
Which side is starboard again?
Left? Right? Left, right? Right. Starboard is right. Yes, I just googled it. Hey, you found our stuff. Nigel's grandpa is nice and all, but it has slowed us down. Adventure, fortune and fame awaited. Maybe we should have bought a weapon or something though. You look like you've been in a fight. Did you introduce those trucks to the business end of your weapon? That's what I would have done. Give them a good right hook, and then I left. Pow! Bam! Sorry for messing with you. Yeah, they're dead. My friends and I want to be explorers, so we made the society. There are trugs here, right? So that means there's probably ancient stuff nearby. Books say trugs like shiny things, so we pulled some of our allowance and gave them gold so we could dig. Didn't work out like we expected. I escaped, but they got my friends. Trying to think about how to get them out. Could you do it? We'll include you in our exploration report as an honorary member. Go on then. Saw that coming. Ooh, bubbles. Take all the damages. Alright, what was this? The discarded paper contains a list of the items the Adventure Society has found during the course of their excavation, quote unquote. They probably have found something really cool. There is a lot of they do charge and not back, but only from a distance. Not any real danger of dying here. It's just a lot of enemies. And realistically, this is the only way you can get like an aggressive clear speed with Disc Priest, just pulling them all and dotting them up at once. Because otherwise it takes ages to kill stuff. Hello, kid up there. I see you. Genuine Titan Disc. Yeah, if you keep your dots on everything. Unfortunately, having these nameplates really helps with that as well. Again, I imagine my my feral druid would have a whale of time here. Maybe even my Death Knight. Just wish I didn't find the Death Knight so bloody awkward to play. That kid throwing. Huh? Jonathan, Johnny Prestaby. Jonathan, that's a good name. Johnny is not. Hey, thanks. Who knew trucks could use magic? Think I knew they could? I'm sure I must know that they could. Yeah, they Didn't they use it in Ulduar? Do I mean Ulduar? Uldum. I can't remember. The level 40-ish dungeon in the Badlands. Actually, it might not even still be in the Badlands. I don't know. Grosgor. That's... Ooh. That's a pair of really quite dull-looking trousers. Oh, hi. Oh. I am not afraid of you because atonements are wonderful. I think it's actually just that bit of the motif that I noticed. That da 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 da. Oh, another pilgrimage scroll. Not a fake. Excellent. Not a cockroach.
Do you have scurvy?
No. Are they? Oh, I suppose they're pirate people, aren't they? So that's why they've got kind of generic piratey or nautical flavour. Incidental dialogue is the phrase that I'm after. Right. Hello. Yeah. Yay, you saved my friends. I mean, they probably could have escaped on their own, but it was nice you could distract the trogs for them. Yeah, you found our relics. Aren't they neat? It's a rock. We found real relics. I bet Bran... Oh. Undoubtedly there's going to be some Bran action in this. I'm going to write to him once we get back home. Ooh. Ooh, that's quite nice actually, because primary stats are so important now. That's everyone but Nigel. Nigel? No rock skin for you, bitch. Oh, actually, I think he managed to cast that anyway. Nigel! Shh. Yes, let's get out of here. But first... Oh, the old guy's back. Thank you for saving my grandson and his friends. I'm sure they will make fine explorers when they're adults, which will be about the time they are no longer grounded.
Even rotten crops we grow.
I've got a new trinket. I'm guessing that's going on there. 2 months. But they won't be adults in 2 months. Gramps, your maths is terrible. That's a lot of kids to look after. It's true. You were quite lucky. Oh. The dialogue is done. I think there are a few phasing issues with herbs and stuff. That's fine, it's no big deal. Ooh. Right. So we want to go up here and over. Oh, Winter's Kiss does some Winter's Kiss does damage to you. Don't meet the requirements for this quest. Okay. It's possible that that's an add-on that's causing the problems, or it's possible that that was the a Wickerman breadcrumb quest. Okay, who's this? Oh, this is Lucille, who ran off ages ago.
Hail, traveller.
Good, you're here. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to have an easy path to our destination. Yetis! Yeti to rumble. It would seem that the guard have been lax in patrolling the high road pass. The mountain yetis have taken advantage of their absence and now lie directly in our path. I'm no soldier, so I will need to ask that you take care of them while I try to sneak past. If we can drive them off the road, at least it will make the pass safe again for travellers. Ooh, war resources. This poor trader was set upon by the Yetis. There's nothing we can do for him now, but we could be remiss to let supplies to be laid to waste by these brutes.
A steady teller. I'll need you to follow this one and carry the supplies they find, okay?
Nay! I mean, yes. Good girl.
I require a target.
Awakened dead. Do, 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 do. Rune-etched bone. This skeleton appears to be rising out of the ancient ruins, not the dot the land here. Find some runes. Which are on enemies. Okay. The horse can't help you, but... Rawr. These things take quite the beating. And sadly, my damage... Quite a lot of health, though. Ah. Oh, the runes are back there. That's last. That's third. Ah. What's Spain Grimoire? What does that do? Oh, I don't know what that did. Has that put this cool flaky effect around me? It lasts for an hour. What's the cooldown on it? Oh, there isn't a cooldown on it. I like those kind of toys. If I could have that on permanently. I like little cosmetic effects. Entirely sure what I'm supposed to be handing him.
I do not have a target.
Hey, have some. Have some stamina. Oops, that was not the button I wanted to press. Oh, probably don't want to stand in front of that. Just a thought. I'm assuming we're going to actually have to kill this thing properly in a bit. Oh, there's that final chest. Wow, cargo. Right. Still need 2 more Yetis. Those are not Yetis. That's a Yeti. Another one. 2 up there. Yeah, I think that that toy must put the this fancy effect on me, which I am super happy with. I got one that gave me a little glowy rune above my head from Argus, which looked really, really cool. But it only lasted for 5 minutes, I think it was. On a 15-minute cooldown. It's like, what? Is it really hurting to let us have that on all the time? You know, just something that's a little bit fun and different. It'd also be quite cool, actually, if there was some side effect to this being on. Ancient sarcophagus. Yeah, nothing's going to go wrong here. What could possibly go wrong? Oop. Little gauntlet-y wave thing. Again, as long as they're not like boss level critters, I'm not in any real danger here. And Purge the Wicked does so much fire damage. Which of course it has to. Because it's one of your key ways of keeping healing coming in as a Disc Priest. For your atonements. I'm gonna assume that there's maybe a boss after this one, or it might just be the end of it. It's just the end of it. Ooh. Distraught spell staff. So slightly different appearances of the same thing. I'm fine with that. I'm assuming the damage from that scales based on your level. Oh, that's where the... These things have got about as much HP... About as much... God, that's terrible English. About as many HP as I have. Right.
Drustvar stands firm.
Yeti to rumble. Thank you, priest. Keeping the pass clear will ensure a steady stream of supplies. We'll need them in the battles to come. I'm impressed. I didn't think there would be this much left from the shipments. Okay.
Ride to Aram's stand, Bella.
What's this? This is the language of the Drust. Magic of the cover must be disturbing the spirits, drawing them back into our world to fight us once more. This is unsettling.
The Coven will pay for their atrocities.
Kill this guy. Duck on a fence. Ah, no philosopher's for you. Oh, you can just recast it anyway. Up. Oh. How did you sneak past?
What is your business?
That was close. I'm glad to have such a capable priest as my guardian. I'd hate to be your enemy. I'm sure you're wondering why I've brought you here. Located somewhere inside this cottage is a hidden door. If you can find a way to access it, the answer to your questions and possibly our survival against the Coven should lie beyond. Help me search for it.
I can't believe we're here. My father used to tell me stories about this place.
It's a pair of old boots.
It
What did you expect?
contains the secret of our house from back when the Waycrests first settled this land. We just need to find the entrance.
No hidden entrances beneath the rug. It really does tie the room together, though. Surprisingly enough, the protruding book is not a secret lever for the hidden entrance. Put on the torch.
That's it. The way is opening. Greetings, Outlander. How can I help?
You found it! I knew that they were more than stories. Come, let us see what is inside. What lies beyond are more ruins, much like those the Coven sought. However, these ruins served a different purpose, one that established the legacy of House Waycrest thousands of years ago. Let us head inside and I will explain. Dolvar!
Long ago,
Oh.
when Kultiras was first settled, our people encountered a savage group of warmongering barbarians. They called themselves the Drust. Drustvar was their ancestral home. It was from here that they launched endless raids into our fledgling hamlets. This carried on for countless years until the ancestors of House Waycrest decided that something had to be done. Wait, what was that?
Uh-oh.
Look out!
Oh! Awakened Revenants. Yeah, I was going to say these are going to
I'm sorry, Mainlander. The Coven's magic must be disturbing the spirits of the ancient Drust.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. What if it's changed my appearance in every other way?
My ancestors fought against stone constructs, much like these in their war against the Drust. The Waycrests have always been hearty folk, but the Drust's magic was strong. We were losing the war. In the end, it was our scholars that turned the tide.
There's going to be some more here coming to life.
Wait! Look out! I require a target.
Saw that coming. I'm not entirely sure what that's signifying. I thought that was to do with my dispel counter.
Thank you,
That is
Mainlander.
locked.
I thought that one had me for a moment.
That was locked.
As I was saying, the tide of the war shifted when our scholars began to uncover weaknesses in the Drust's magic. They compiled what they learned into a treatise on weapons and tactics that could be used to defeat the barbarians.
Ah.
Armed with this knowledge, our men started driving the Drust back into their mountain holds. They kept that knowledge hidden here, safe from unwanted hands. It looks like some rubble blocks our path ahead. Can you clear the way?
Totally.
Wait. Something's not right. Mainlander, behind you!
What? You weren't expecting an ambush? I always expect an ambush. The absorb shield
Construct that big before.
on that is quite good.
All right.
I'm fine.
What am I saying? Of course you're all right.
I'm at full health.
See, it'll take more than a few stones to bring you down.
Quite liking her voice actress.
The book should be in here. Here it is. The last resting place
Ah,
of the
Order of Embers.
Are you ready to revive ancient history?
Yes.
Well, traveller.
Who would have thought that from this stuffy little chamber would rise some of the greatest warriors of House Waycrest's history? Are you prepared to follow in their footsteps? The following will be cast on you. Start that again. The Order of Embers was the name given to those who took up these arms against the Drust. Using the tools and methods uncovered by the scholars, they were able to counter the Drust's magic and ensure our victory in the war. If the Coven wants to use the Drust's magic against us, then we'll use the Order's weapons against them. The knowledge of the Order rests here, but without a hand to wield it, it will do us no good. Will you be that hand, priest?
Keep your
Totally will.
to follow the path of the Order. Take up the book.
Ah,
Knowledge within will grant you, as well as our forces, the edge needed to destroy the foul coven that plagues our land. What is your business with House Waycrest?
what say you? So while in Drustvar, killing an aberration elemental or undead grants 1% haste for 1 minute, stacking up to 20 times. You do great honour to my family priest, the most noble of Waycrest, were once inquisitors of the Order. It is only fitting that it is you who takes up its mantle now. Ching! Let us continue to Aram's stand. It will take some time to parse the knowledge of the tome and train more inquisitors for our cause. The Order's weapons are as effective against the Coven as they were against the Drust. We may stand a chance of rescuing my family and restoring this land to its former glory. I will make my way there on foot.
Glory to House
Till we
Waycrest,
meet
Drust is
again.
reborn. The Order of Embers.
Isn't Order of Embers...
I believe we
Yeah.
have some witches to kill. Our work here is done, Mainlander. I'll meet you at Aram's stand.
Sweet. Are these things going to come to life on the way out? Because I'm sure that's a thing that the developers would do. I have to say, I am really enjoying this zone. I'm hoping that the other two are up to the same standard. It was like Val'sharah in Legion. That was the one that I probably have seen around there. Val'sharah was the zone that I often started in Legion, just because I really liked it. I liked the colours and so on and so forth. But I'm also quite aware that after a while, I got a bit sick of it. Right. So, where are we going now? Straight down. Da, 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 da. Going. See, what I'm probably going to do is complete this zone and then come back and try it again on my druid and see what order the autopilot suggested. Yeehaw! Ulfar can be a hard teacher, but he's fair. He and the others have been guiding me since I heard the calling when I was little. My parents wanted me to be in the Navy. Can you imagine that? I'm too rude. Oh, God. Special delivery for you, sir. I like this guy. He's funny. Oh, God. I want to be a Kirintor. Kirintor? Ultiran Druid. Are you druids? We are. Guardians of the balance in nature, the keepers of the cycle. The last of the Drustvar speakers and the teacher of these students. One day my task will be over, I will return to the earth and a new High Thorn speaker will rise to lead as is the proper way of things. That day has not yet come. Ha! Have you never seen division among your own? So we have taught them. And so we have taught them. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Remember to ring the bell to be notified when new videos go live. And until next time, toodle pip.